What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing Ravens content every single day. Obviously, a bit of a change in uniform. As I'm recording this, Ravens are about to make their next pick. The Cleveland Browns are on the clock. The pick is in for them, but obviously the Ravens just went with Leary, a backup quarterback. Brendan Rice just went, so I'm really curious to see what the Ravens end up going with. Obviously, I think doubling up could be smart. I think going with a linebacker would also be a really good move. Offensive line is never bad. Maybe going with the safety could be a really smart pick. I will say in advance, though, I think I'll have to make my reaction to the Ravens' final pick. I'll probably have to make that after the wedding. I think I'm supposed to leave in like 5 minutes. So we're going to get this video out very quickly once this player is named. But as always, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on the pick, what you think the Ravens should do with their final pick. And, now that we're we're starting to get close to the end of the draft, what are some undrafted free agents and possibilities that you think the Ravens should go after? Who are names that you guys are watching out for? But, unfortunately, Brendan Rice did already go, but Bo Braid is available as of this time, unless the Cleveland Browns take him. You can go offensive line. You can go with so many different spots right here. It's just really, I'm just waiting on ESPN to announce the pick. Like, it's already done. I guess I'll just switch over to NFL Network. Haha, take that. They can't get me with all these commercials. Instead, I'll be able to do all this other stuff. Okay, I think the pick is in. I hopped on NFL Network and they had another team picking. Nope, they're yet to announce it. Okay, all right, not missing out. Don't worry. Let's see. Is ABC better than ESPN? All right. Sorry about that. It's really difficult for me to make these videos and gauge how long until the Ravens pick, because I obviously want to be able to get my initial statement out. So why not? Let's just talk about previous picks the Ravens have made. So, having looked back on Ali, I'm really excited about that pick. I think that, again, when the Ravens find a player that, they clearly want, and I think Ali was clearly that guy. It's always nice that they get their player, but watching his cut and then quick burst is definitely something that can be utilized in the NFL level. He has the speed to make the big plays at the NFL level, but he also has the willingness and effort to make the physical football trucks, broken tackles, falling forward, fighting for extra yards, which is all things that the Baltimore Ravens have just been about for the last 28 years. Like that's what they want to do. So overall, I think that's definitely a really solid pick that we took. Yet to watch Leary. I'm going to watch him a little bit tonight. Definitely watch him a lot tomorrow. And then overall, TJ Tampa, I think I that's probably my favorite pick so far, if we're being honest. Adisa Isaac as well. If you guys don't know, I would highly recommend checking out the video that I think CBS Sports put out in 2022 about his life and his family, and talking about his siblings and how he's trying and how he was able to overcome everything, and I don't want to say it like he had to overcome anything, but how he deals with it, I guess, is the best way. Very good 4.5, maybe 5 minute video. So definitely, if you have the time, look it up on YouTube, check it out on Twitter, whatever it is. I think I quote tweeted the video. So if you want to check it out, check out the Twitter. I guess that's a good way to plug it. What's annoying about the NFL draft is when they do the commercials, it's very clear that like 5 picks have already been made, but they're just trying to get the most money as possible. So again, I apologize that we have to wait so long. I feel like I've done a pretty good job so far this draft of timing everything properly. Guess I jumped the gun a little bit too early. I usually do it right when the pick is in of the team prior to the Ravens selection. And then, of course, they decide to wait what are we at? Man, we're at 5 minutes. Guys, I apologize. If you want, just skip ahead. Probably the last 2 minutes or whatever of the video. But, players that are best available, I guess I can try and look at that. Best available players. Curtis Jacobs. I've been talking about him for like 3 consecutive picks, but he's still available, I believe. So he's definitely an option. Gabe Hall as well, edge out of Baylor. Miles Cole, edge out of Texas Tech. Gabriel Murphy, edge out of UCLA. And then offensive guard Cohen out of University of Miami. Wide receivers that are available: Cornelius Johnson, Marcus Ramsey, Jack Saint. Don't love them, but obviously if we go receiver, I'm not going to be disappointed. At least they both have size, so if we went with one of them, size possibilities are at least nice. Offensive line, Frank Crum, offensive tackle out of Wyoming. He's 6'8", 313, so that's got the size that the Ravens are typically looking for. Nathan Thomas out of Louisiana Lafayette, a Raging Cajun, 6'5", 330 pounds. Then hopping over to guard, like I mentioned, Cohen and Pearl could be option. But I think, honestly, if I was making the pick right here, I'd go with Bo Braid. I think that's the exact pick that I would make. I just don't know if the Ravens necessarily want to go with 3 defensive backs in the draft. I think that would be a lot. And considering there's only one team that is doing it, I don't know. Okay, the Baltimore Ravens pick is in. They went with Nick Samac, offensive lineman, center out of Michigan State. I apologize for the delay, but them going with interior offensive line, I think that makes complete sense. Like I said, that's a position that we are yet to really see from them. This year, he only played 7 games at center, but it's just really difficult for me to see if he will be able to transition over to guard potentially, or if he's just going to be a backup center. If he is a backup center, one thing that this could tell me is that they're really going to be giving Patrick Mekari a good opportunity to fight for either right tackle or right guard. So that, I think, shows a lot about what they think about this offensive line. Like, hey, maybe we should give Patrick Mekari a chance at guard or tackle. So by doing that, we need to fill a void at backup center, which Patrick Mekari has been for the Ravens. So I really like that because I like Patrick Mekari starting. I think he's a good tackle. I think he's a solid guard. I think either position, I think we're better if Patrick Mekari is starting, especially at the beginning of the year when we're trying to figure out if Roger or Daniel Faalele wants to step in, or who's going to win right guard or left guard. Drafting a backup center allows us to put Patrick Mekari in a starting role without worrying about who's going to be the backup at center. Because we have backup guards, we have backup tackles, but we didn't have a backup center outside of Mekari. Now all of a sudden we do. Mekari can slide into the starting lineup. I actually really like this pick. I hadn't even thought about drafting backup center. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe for Daily Ravens content. I'll see all of you again probably tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to react to the next pick.